I guess we're live. Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Jordan. I'm Jordan Patente from Clean Zone PH. I'm glad you're able to join us today. Today is very important because it's very timely. Everybody wants to bounce back, right? Here in Bounce Back PH, we would like for you to bounce back stronger, especially during this crisis. Sino ba naman ang hindi nangangailangan ng extra income at this point in time, particularly sa mga nangyayari sa atin? Halos magtatatlong buwan na rin tayong wala masyadong mga activities. Alam ko, naiintindihan ng bawat isa sa atin na may pangangailangan din tayong pinansyal. Bukod doon, kailangan din natin ng community. And buti na lang nandyan ang Bounce Back to help us out in this journey. Today, it's good that we have our speakers and panelists to join us to talk about zero puhunan ideas, negosyo ideas. Who would have thought? Nag-iisip tayo halos araw-araw, ano nga ba talaga ang pwede natin gawin para naman we get by sa mga gastusin? Yes, may mga nag-work from home, and at the same time, we need more. I understand na hindi tayo lahat ay 100% back to work during MECQ. And now, in this conversation, in this webinar, we get to talk about zero puhunan options for you. So, the question is, are you ready? Right? Well, if you're ready, I'm glad that you're with us this afternoon, and I have a few panelists with me, our guests for today. So let's start, right? But just before we get to the meaty part of this webinar today, let me tell you that this talk will be in three parts. The first one is you get to know our speakers. That's the first one. And the second one is you get to hear options kung ano ba yung mga zero puhunan negosyo ideas that our speakers could let us know ano ba itong mga platform na to, what options do we have out there. And the last one is we'll also would like to talk to you more about reselling. Syempre, kung zero puhunan, reselling is one of the best options that we could introduce to you right now. All right, so is everyone ready now? Well, if you are, allow me to introduce our first speaker for today. Again, my name is Jordan, and a quick background about myself. I'm an entrepreneur, I'm a host, I'm a radio host, I'm a public speaker. Currently, I'm focusing on our disinfection and office and home cleaning service company. It's called Clean Zone PH. And gaya ninyo, nag-aalala din ako kung ano ba talaga ang sitwasyong meron tayo ngayon. It's pandemic, it's a crisis. I'm worried about how else I could earn, not just for my family, but also to ensure na we're afloat because we have employees to support. Most importantly, we also have clients who's expecting us to protect them and provide them that wonderful and safe disinfection and cleaning service. So enough about myself. Allow me to introduce our first speaker for today. I'm excited because I'd like to learn more about what she's doing. And her name is Jaisal De Vera. She is a verified YouTuber. Hi, Jaisal.
Yes. Hello, Sir Jordan. And yes, hello, everyone. I'm Giselle De Vera, a stay-at-home parent, a working mom at the same time. O, diba? Multitasker. I also have a YouTube channel where I share things on how to earn money online. So, very trending yan ngayon.
Yes, Jaisal, perfect yan. And thank you for introducing yourself. What have you been doing? I know that you're in YouTube, but what else have you been doing to fight against this COVID or this crisis?
Well, kung titingnan natin, no, for the past few months, parang walang pinagbago. Actually. So, ang pinagbago lang medyo siguro pag every time na nag-grocery, syempre doble ingat. Pero when it comes to going to work, kasi work from home naman talaga. So, hindi talaga siya apektado. Which is a good thing, di ba? Kasi by the grace of God, provided naman lahat ng pangangailangan.
Totally agree with you, Jaisal. In fact, napaka-importante na we have you in this webinar now because you are representing a huge group of individuals who's working at home. And not everyone is aware of what's really happening in our homes, and yet you could earn money. Kaya excited ako to hear more about your stories, yung mga pinagkakaabalahan mo. Thank you.
Yes.
All right,
Yes,
and
thank you for
Jason,
having me.
apart from you, we also have another guest speaker for today. He is a celebrity entrepreneur who happens to be at the ambassador for Reselly. His name is Andy Smith. Hi, Andy.
Hello, Jordan. Hello, Jazo.
Hi.
Hi.
Could you please tell us more about yourself and what have you been doing lately?
So I'm Andy Smith. I am the co-owner of Cape and Co. and Corleone's, soon to open, and also Celebrity PH. So
Mhm.
quite a few things have changed for us at the moment. We're very focused on online delivery, which ended up we're getting more customers than our walk-ins. So I think that was a positive start. And with celebrity, my focus is helping celebrities earn while they don't have any gigs right now. There's a lot of celebrities right now that they don't have work, canceled gigs.
Mhm.
So I'm trying to help in my little way with my connections and with my network.
Thank you. Well, Andy, can you tell us more about the first two businesses that you have, Cafe or Cafe and Co. And then the other one is
So
that's
Cape and Co is
uh-huh.
yes, Cape and Co. So we actually closed up in early April, I think it was, when we found out the news that we can no
That's
longer, have walk-in customers. Um, we
so
had
probably
two
sometime in
branches. One
March. That's sometime in
might
March,
have
I
been
think.
March. Yes.
Yeah,
Yeah. So, sorry, my baby's in the background.
yeah.
Um,
Hello.
so yeah, we had our first branches along Dr. Lascano,
Mhm.
corner Tomas Moroto,
Okay.
and
Right.
our second branch is Sampalo, malapit sa FEU.
Right. And a lot of things has changed when they
Yeah,
declared quarantine, right? Community quarantine,
yes.
particularly for the restaurants industry.
I think, yeah, well, since I'm involved in the food and beverage industry and I have a lot of friends that have restaurants also,
Uh-huh.
many are really, really struggling. So I'm encouraging my other restaurant owner friends to really push their online deliveries right
That's
now. Just, not just to make the money, but to keep the brand visible. So it is a little bit of an investment, but
yeah.
basta yung brand mo visible sa online, sa social,
Mm-hmm.
uh, maganda yun.
I totally agree. And then I also remember that you're also part of Celebrity, right? What is it about?
Yes. So the first phase of celebrity, we're offering greetings. So
Mhm.
fans can request greetings from their favorite celebrities. So we have
Right.
quite a large lineup of
Mm-hmm.
celebrities, but we just piloted with I think 5 or 6 right now. Um, it will become an app, but
Mm-hmm.
for now, since the app wasn't ready yet, we decided to push it on Facebook for
Right.
a bit of same thing, brand awareness. And
Mm-hmm.
right now, we're the second phase. We're doing online concerts, singing gigs.
Right. Right.
So just giving celebrities extra exposure and earning a little bit on the side.
Totally agree. Well, a lot of things has changed from the time that they declared quarantine, right? Community quarantine, and it's good to know, particularly that for the beverage restaurants and even celebrities are adapting to the situation, right?
Yes, yes. This is the time to pivot, adapt, and execute.
Totally agree. Well, thank you,
We might
Andy.
have lost Jazo there.
Right.
Yep,
Well, again, thank you,
no
Andy. You're
problem.
our second speaker, and we have our last but not the least speaker to join us this afternoon. He is the chairman and CEO of Reselly. Please welcome Mark Concho. Hi, Mark.
Hi, Jordan. Hi, JSL, and also to Andy. And magandang hapon to all the viewers who are watching this webinar. So as mentioned, I'm Mark Concho from Reselly. I have more than 15 years telco. I work in telco industry for more than 15 years. So from PLDT to digital, and my last job was as head of e-commerce for Paymaya, Voyager and Paymaya.
Mm-hmm. So mostly apps. Paymaya is an application, right?
Yeah, technology. That's my passion. Anything that has to do with new technology, new trends when it comes to information, software. Yes.
Agree. And now you're offering reselling to everybody, and we'll talk more about that later on. I'm very excited because I can't imagine that at this time and age, someone could start a business without puhunan, Mark. And important yan, tama ba?
Yes, it's a dream come true for me personally and for my co-founders. And we hope it helps a lot of Filipinos also, with our Zero Puhunan online business recover and bounce back.
And what have you been doing lately, Mark?
We've been very busy onboarding new merchants into reselling. So there are more products that people can resell at Zero Puhunan. We've also been working on the tech side. We're fortunate in the sense that since we're a technology company, our developers and the rest of the team can work online. We don't have to be physically present. So since we're also into e-commerce, e-commerce has been growing during the Corona crisis, and you want to be able to be in a position to help other people, with our e-commerce startup as well. So we've been very busy with that the past few days.
And Mark, you think that this e-commerce is the next big thing, especially after this pandemic?
Well, I think, unfortunately, we do have the Corona crisis and pandemic, and it's resulted in a lot of millions of Filipinos losing their jobs, which is a very sad thing. Now, on a positive note, though, it has forced a lot of businesses, especially those in retail, to explore going online, to pivot their businesses. So it could also be hopefully a big opportunity for everybody as well.
Mark, I've been hearing a lot of people transitioning to online selling. Is it really a difficult feat for everyone to transition? What do you think?
I think it's more of mindset. The bigger challenge is changing the mindset. If you look at some statistics, more than around 50 to 60% of the Philippine retail industry or market still comes from traditional retail. E-commerce is still only around 3 to 2% of total retail. So very small, which means there's still a big opportunity to grow. Correct?
Right? That's pre-COVID, right? The 2 to 3%.
Yes. So it's been growing. We're estimating it's grown because of COVID from 3%, 2 to 3% to maybe around 5%. But still, 95% is still traditional retail. So from terms of opportunity, there's still a lot of room for growth. The Philippines is expected to be one of the top 2 fastest growing countries over the next 5 years when it comes to e-commerce. And hopefully, if we do things right, we can leapfrog through the use of e-commerce and other technologies, leapfrog other countries when it comes to development.
Yeah, and again, at this time of uncertainty, Mark, we really don't know what's going to happen. We don't know how we could shop in the future, right? We've started embracing that change, e-commerce, right? But the point is, no one really knows what's ahead of all of us. And so now that we're going to talk about these opportunities, I'm just excited to know more about reselling, which we will discuss later on. But particularly, can we briefly talk about, is it really possible, kaya, Mark, for us to start negosyo without puhunan, with zero puhunan?
Oh, yes, definitely. And that's why our tagline is, online negosyo na, zero puhunan, sipag lang ang kailangan. Well, of course, you also need your cell phone, but almost every Filipino has a cell phone anyway. So yes, that's our primary tagline. We want to address one of the root causes of poverty here in the Philippines, which is a lot of Filipinos do want to start their own business, or at least want to have a sideline, but they have very limited capital. So here, it's no risk. Just download their app, choose the products you want to sell, and start sharing it to your friends on social media, and you can start earning already. It's that simple.
That's perfect, Mark. Later on, we'll talk more about how we could all benefit from reselling. But for now, I'd also like to ask Andy. Andy, please tell us, please join us. How else do you think we could earn at home during this crisis, and hopefully with zero puhunan?
Actually, well, I mean, right now there's several ways that you can really earn, and actually one of the ways that I learned to earn was watching Jazel's YouTube. She has a lot of great content on how you can earn, kahit 100, 200 pesos from isang app or a website, answering surveys. But for me, I guess what works best for me so far is live streaming. So I'm part of a live streaming app at the moment, and
Mhm.
I use it daily. So that's one of my income streams right now. And
Can
I
you
was
be
able to
more
build a,
Can you be more
yeah,
specific on what's this live streaming app?
so the live streaming app that I'm using is called Bigo. So Bigo Live. So basically you just click go live and chat to people from all around the world, OFWs,
Right.
Filipinos, other celebs,
Mm-hmm.
and people send you virtual gifts, but they translate into cash. With and also being a Bigo host, you're able to have a monthly sweldo on top. So
Can you repeat that?
for me, that
And what's that app again?
Bigo Live.
How do you spell that? I'm not familiar, but I'm sure our
Okay,
listeners, viewers
yeah,
would like to take note
it's
of that.
BIGO.
BIGO. Right.
Yes. So yeah, and lucky enough, we were able to build an agency there also. So that we're there helping other Bigo hosts.
Uh-huh.
Um, we also have our YouTube channel and of course Instagram posting. So mostly social media based is where I'm making money just at the
Mm-hmm.
moment to get by. Aside from the online is obviously we're doing delivery for Capenco, and we just launched for Corleone's.
Mm-hmm.
So there's opportunities there. If you don't really want to be spending money, then online content it's
It's possible.
it, it's there for you. Open your phone. It's free. You
Right.
just have to click one button, and everybody's good at something. So if you want to talk about gaming, there's plenty of platforms for gamers, and I know plenty of gamers that are making good money right now
Mm-hmm.
from Mobile Legends, Dota, League of Legends. So yeah, there's many options. I think people just need to sort of think a little outside of the square.
That's right. You know what, Andy? What's good about our options nowadays is that there's a lot of them, right? Back in the
Yes,
day, you can't pursue your passion. Imagine if someone loves computer games, diba? During my
yep,
time, at least, we're being scolded. Why are you playing these games every day, night and
correct.
day? Pero now, you get to do that, you get to focus on that, and you get paid, right?
Yep. And I have friends making hundreds of thousands doing that all day.
Right. With
I mean,
Bigo,
it's better than
uh-huh,
having a job.
exactly. I guess more of us are more expressive, and we get to do that with all these platforms available, right?
Yep.
Some people might be wondering, Andy, you're a celebrity, so it might be easy for you to be part of Bigo, and then there's another application. I'm sure everyone's familiar with TikTok, di ba? Baka mas malakas
Yep.
yung opportunity and yung potential of earning if you're a celebrity. What are your thoughts?
Um, I mean, it definitely gives you a little bit of a head start.
Mm-hmm.
But in saying that, I see a lot of these guys on Bigo and TikTok that I've never seen actually in the movie industry or TV industry, and some of them 500,000 followers, 1 million followers, and you've never seen them on a billboard. So you know they have a talent that they're
Mm-hmm.
trying to share, and I think if you have something, if it's singing, if it's dancing, if it's creating funny videos, if you have a talent that people like, then there's a chance you can go viral, and at the same time make money from it.
Right, right. And I agree. I think it's really important for you to identify your niche market as well, right? So
Yes.
as you mentioned, someone could do singing, someone could do dancing, or funny stuff. You could upload them online. What's important is
Yeah.
again, be natural. No, I think the
Yes.
focus there is well, for some people, they could just identify their mission and then identify these platforms that they could use as their channels, as
Yep.
their medium, so that they could communicate to their audience. And that's when you could start money. Is that earning money, rather?
Yeah. Well, I think the biggest key is to find the type of content that is best
Mhm.
for you. So, example for me,
Uh-huh.
since I grew, a reasonable amount of followers on Instagram, I thought the transition to YouTube would be very easy. I thought that all my followers would love to watch me, but
All right.
uh,
How was it?
it really took it took us a long time to sort of get a hang of the YouTube world because it's a different audience.
Right.
Um, Initially, they didn't accept our content until
Mhm.
a couple of our videos went viral.
Right.
But when I turned to doing live streaming, I could see that I was earning much more with much less effort. You know, go live, press one button, compared to
Mhm.
YouTube. You know, create content, set up lights, edit, spend
Right.
hours. So we sort of backed off. We're still doing YouTube, uh, like family content, but for now, with our one that's bringing in or
Mhm.
putting the food on the table is the live streaming.
Live streaming. All right. Thank you. And you mentioned about the YouTube. I'm sure everyone's using YouTube. Who doesn't, right?
Yes.
Well, that's why we would like to hear more from Jazel, who happens to be a verified YouTuber. Hi, Jazel.
Hello, yes.
Welcome back. Jazel, tell me more about your content
Oh,
in
yes.
your YouTube channel.
Yes. So, basically sa YouTube channel ko, makikita nyo lang naman doon may mga sinishare ako na how to earn money online. Well, that's
Mhm.
true that Sir Andy said na mahirap, oo, mahirap kumuha ng audience sa YouTube because it took me about siguro kulang 3 years
3 years.
para
Oh,
maabot yung ganong
good question. So how long have you been in YouTube?
well, siguro 2015 ako nag-start. Yeah.
Almost. That's 5 years. All right.
Yes. Matagal, matagal. Kasi, you have to get the attention of the audiences. At
But how
first,
do you
ang
do that?
content
How do you do that?
sorry?
How do you get attention of your audience?
Because
Particularly,
mhm.
go ahead.
Yes. So, well, at first kasi you have to do experiment. So, nung una kasi, my content was piano covers. So, hindi gaanong naging ano sa akin, hindi naging, what should I say this, hindi siya naging patok sa
Patok.
audience na ako yung tumutugtog na ganyan. And then the next thing that I did during my pregnancy, I did some beauty vlogs. And during
Beautiful.
that time, yes. And during that time, hindi rin siya pumatok. Hindi patok yung beauty natin. So, ayun. And then the next thing that I did, siguro kasi while I'm doing that, as a hobby lang as a hobby
Uh,
lang. So, ginawa ko is because during that time I was an ESL teacher. So a lot of
mhm.
people were asking me, how do you earn money through ESL teaching? So that's
Yes.
the time that gumawa ako ng video about ESL
Yeah,
teaching or
Jason,
online English teaching. And
not
then
a lot of
yun.
people might be familiar with ESL. What is ESL?
Yeah, it's another actually it's another home-based job na pwede nyo ring malaman. It is English as a second language teacher. Well, basically you are teaching English online sa mga Japanese,
Mm.
Chinese, Taiwanese, ayun, ganon. So most
So,
of them
Jason,
are mhm.
uh-huh. ESL is another platform in order for you to earn, but does it need or do you need to invest to start?
No.
Yes.
Well, basically if you want to be an online English teacher, kung
Mm,
meron ka lang internet connection, computer or cellphone, that's it. Halos lahat naman yata tayo may mga ganyang gamit, 'di ba?
that's right. And
Mhm.
then again, going back to your YouTube channel, you've been using the word patok. So ano na yung patok na content na your subscribers keeps coming back?
Yun nga, simula nung nag-post ako about earning money online through English teaching. And that's the time na marami na ang audiences na naging interested. So, ayun na. Doon ako nag-start na, sige, ito na yung content na gagawin ko. Ayun.
What I like about your content is you're also empowering. So it's really not just about earning money, but of course that could be the primary reason why people wants to know more about teaching English. On the other hand, you're also empowering people. Na imagine, I've been staying at home for a long time. I'm a stay-at-home mom. I'm thinking na I might not be as productive compared to those people who goes to work every day. Pero meron palang market, di ba? So that's being a YouTuber and then teaching ESL. Can you think of other options for our audience right now, how they could earn money, extra money, with no puhunan?
Yes. Well, basically, when you say earn from home, it's very general. So, ayan, papasok na dyan yung work from home, like home-based jobs. So, sa home-based jobs, ang maisa-suggest ko dyan is, yun nga, online English teaching, you can apply. Can I say some platform na kung saan pwede sila mag-apply? Yes.
Sige.
Okay. So, siguro recently lang ang na-discover kong company where you can apply easily as an online English teacher is Native Camp, because they don't require certification, no work experience, just like kunyari let's say 18 above ka, pwede ka na agad pumasok. Yes. And then another online job that I may recommend as well is virtual assistant. Well, here you just basically, yes, VA or online secretary. Kung marunong ka sa Microsoft Word, ganyan, Microsoft Excel, you can do things to your client like that. So, hindi ako ganong familiar dyan, but I just had a single idea. Siguro, you can apply sa mga portals like Upwork and Upwork and Online Jobs PH. So, yun yung mga may suggest ko. And another online job, siguro ito naman sa mga introverts, yung ayaw magpakita sa video, is yung online chat support. So, as an online chat support, yes. So, chat lang siya, non-voice, no video call. So, as an online chat support dito, malaki ang bayad talaga. Kasi I have recently, nagkaroon ako ng interview with an online chat support.
Right.
Kinikita niya weekly is $250 a week. So, magkano yun?
$250. So that's like 20, magkano ba yun?
So,
like
mga 12.
12,000. There you go.
Yes.
On a
12,000 a
weekly
week.
That's right.
Yes, imagine that.
Easy, Jazel. How
It's very
easy is
easy.
it into these platforms?
Yes. Well, sa mga na-mention ko a while ago, just like yung virtual assistant and online English teaching, medyo madali yung application. But sa chat support kasi, as of now, sa mga na-experience ng mga viewers ko, message din nila ako kasi nagpapatulong talaga sila sa akin. So, medyo naging na sila sa application. Siguro sa sobrang daming mga nanood ng video ko about chat support, sobrang daming application na dumating. So medyo tumagal yung kanilang hiring process. But it's okay kasi at least pag nag-submit ka ng application mo doon sa chat support platform, could I say it? So sa directly.com, okay, it's directly.com. Pag nag-submit ka ng application dyan, it's a good thing na nandiyan na yung application mo. They're processing it. Maybe mga 2 months ma-accept ka na rin, di ba? Who knows? So part-time lang naman siya and you're just using your mobile phone. So lahat naman tayo may mobile phone tsaka data, di ba? So yeah.
So technically talagang no money down. So zero puhunan talaga. All you need is your tapang ng loob at saka syempre naman yung fighting spirit and your gadget and perhaps your skills na din.
That's right. That's right.
Right. Pero what if naman, Jazel, syempre, lalo na tayo, being a Pinoy, were very enterprising, 'di ba?
Mhm, mm.
May mga nagtatanong din ba na audience mo na nagtatanong na, Jaisal, I don't have the skill for to become a VA or an ESL teacher. Ano yung next option kaya nila if they're that enterprising? I have a product that I could sell, I just don't know how to tap them. May mga ganyang instances ba that they're asking you those questions?
Yeah, lalo na yung mga walang experience entrepreneur, like they want to sell, 'di ba? So that's the time that, recently na-discover ko nga rin si Riselli, which is a very
Right.
good application, 'di ba? Kasi you don't sabi dun sa about ng Riselli, nabasa ko nung in-install ko siya, that there are 70% of mga online sellers na nagsisimula na hindi sila nagiging successful. So isa rin ako doon, nag-try ako mag-online selling pero hindi naging successful kasi yun nga lang, sayang yung puhunan ko. So yun yung kinakatakot ng mga ng mga Filipino viewers natin ngayon na
The SMEs, that's right.
yes,
Yung
ayaw nilang
are,
mag-risk talaga. So it's a
that
good thing na, very timely talaga yung pagdating ni Reselli mobile app sa atin.
that and it's also good that you're giving us two sides of this coin. And the first one is you have the option to create like YouTube channels, diba? Later, please, Jaisal, tell us yung channel mo para we could subscribe yung mga audiences
Yes.
natin. Kasi syempre, very helpful what you're doing right now. Imagine, not everyone is as vocal as you are, I think. Mukhang isa yan sa mga tips that or qualities that you should have in order for you to succeed in YouTube. Kasi imagine, si Andy earlier said na it's really not for everyone, or it would take some time, right? For you to generate or attract more subscriber. Kasi nga, it really depends on the content that you'd like to put in. Now, Andy, how effective is it? How successful people could be in terms of using these electronic platforms to start earning money?
Well, I'll give you a really good example. So back to Bigo Live. So my mother-in-law, she's 60 years old. She's earning 20,000 a month. To imagine that
20,000 a month
yes.
in Bigo.
Yes, and so originally before she has her sari store, but right now she's not opening it because she's making more money from her Bigo Live. The good thing is she's making friends, she's earning, and she's having a good time. So, to think she started from zero. She's not like a celebrity mom. She's not on TV. So, to think from going from zero to, I think within maybe 6 weeks, I think it was, to be earning that amount. And she's already gained a good following. She has a great level on the app. So, I think it's really possible for anyone to at least make a little bit. I'm not saying that everybody's going to hit, 50,000 or 100 or even 20. But if you can just make 5 or 10 extra K a month, trialing, YouTube or trialing live streaming, TikTok,
Right.
these things help. 5K pays for your food for the month. So
it's good that you mentioned that, Andy. And I wonder, is it a guarantee that when you join these live streaming platforms, you will become successful? Is that a guarantee?
No, there's never a guarantee. I think it just like I said earlier, you really need to see, and also what Jesus said, where your content is patok. So, if you don't have the personality to chat to people live, then maybe live is not for you. So something like being behind the scenes, virtual assistant, doing online surveys, selling on Reselli, that might work better for you. For someone like myself, I've been hosting, I've been doing modeling, so I feel that I'm okay in front of the camera.
Right.
So I stick to what I'm doing well at.
Right. Well, what I'm learning right now, Andy, is if you have great personality and you're good, you could convey yourself in your message to your audience. You could go to these platforms, right? Is that right, Jaisal?
Yes.
Yes, that's right.
Right. And then on the other hand, Jaisal, if you want to, sabi mo nga, if you're a little introvert and you're camera shy, then you could become a chat support.
That's right. Chat support. And I may also add up transcriptionist. That is where you
Transcription.
yes, where you listen to audio sounds and
Oh,
then you type it. Listen and
that's
then type
easy.
it.
Okay.
Yes.
And then these platform, you could easily earn money from it. Is that right? After
Mm.
rendering services, particularly sa'yo, Jaisal, yung mga topics that you're doing, all you have to do really is to perform these tasks and you get to earn money. Is that weekly or monthly? Paano ba yan?
Depende siya sa ano, sa service. So,
Right.
ang importante lang talaga diyan is you have your payment methods. So, just like GCash, PayPal, bank account,
Right.
coins.ph at least. So, yun yung importante talaga.
Perfect. Well, earlier, Andy, I like your mom-in-law story.
Okay.
I'll follow. Because it's very empowering.
Sure, sure.
Imagine senior citizen could earn 20,000 by merely enjoying what she's doing, right?
Yep.
Yeah, and you also
And
mentioned that. Go ahead.
sorry, I was just gonna say it's just crazy that from using your cell phone.
Yes.
I mean, you have one there, you have data, you have internet. There's really no excuse why you can't at least try.
Yes, agree. That's a good point. All you really have to do now is, after hearing Jaisal and Andy, at least give it a try. You'll never know if it's for you unless
Yep.
you tried it, right? And then you also mentioned earlier, Andy, that your mother-in-law used to have this sari-sari store, diba?
Correct.
Now the
Yes.
question is, what if I'm that type of person who just who finds fulfillment in selling things, diba? But especially with what's happening right now, I don't know where to start. Sige nga, Mark. Tell us more about reselling.
Okay, so with Reselly, as mentioned before, our tagline is Zero Puhunan, online negosyo, na Zero Puhunan. So here, just download our app, register, and we
Mhm.
have thousands of products that a Filipino can resell without having to buy them. So just to give an example, we just recently signed with Silverworks. So imagine lahat ng jewelry and accessories ng Silverworks pwede nang ibenta ng isang Pinoy online just by sharing his or her reselling stores, mga friends niya, sa Facebook or social media. We deliver to the buyer and they earn commissions. We also signed with Yupanco, Yamaha. So lahat ng musical instruments, mga drums, piano, keyboards, pwede rin ibenta ng mga resellers. So we have power banks, electronic items, damit, sapatos. This morning, I was talking to a wholesaler galing China, mga products niya from China. So he's one of the suppliers of Green Hills in Divisoria. So imagine sapatos, sneakers. Pwedeng ibenta ng reseller, 150 pesos, commission niya 50 pesos. Na zero puhunan, walang risk, walang talo talaga.
That's
So
right.
every day.
Yeah. Mark, please tell me about the story of your brand, Reselly. How did it start?
Okay, so I've been into IT for matanda na ako, for more than 15 years. And my last job was as head of e-commerce of Paymaya. So what we found out was e-commerce is evolving. So there's a new term right now called social e-commerce. So anong difference ng e-commerce sa social e-commerce? So traditional e-commerce are mga marketplaces. So example ng marketplaces are Lazada, Shopee, Carousel. So dito, a person goes to Lazada or Shopee to buy. And yung social e-commerce naman is, instead of going to a marketplace to buy a product, you go to your friend. Your friend refers, tells you, you visit naman my online store. So they share their online store on social media, like Facebook or WeChat or WhatsApp. And then a person visits your friend's online store and they purchase from the person's online store. So that's the reason why it's called social, because it's driven, instead of going to a centralized website or store, you go to your friend's online store.
It's like a referral.
Yes. So this was started in China. This is around 7 years ago by Pinduoduo and Alibaba, and that it's
Uh-huh.
now growing in Southeast Asia. So
Mm.
there are a number of social e-commerce companies in Indonesia, in India, in China, but resell is the first in the Philippines. And the learning there is, all things being equal, bibili ba ng isang tao if let's say they want to buy a toy, and it's the same
Mm.
toy on, let's say, on an e-commerce popular e-commerce site, let's say Lazada lang, and it's the same price in reselling. Would you buy it from your friend, from your friend's online store, or would you buy it from a anonymous seller on another e-commerce site? So studies show, mga Pinoy, syempre, mga Pinoy, we're friendly, di ba? We support our
Yeah.
friends and families. 90% of the time, even if it's a little bit more expensive, you will buy from your friend or your family member.
That's
So
right.
nandiyan yung trust, nandiyan
Yes.
yung relationship. So yan yung social e-commerce, and that was the reason why we decided to set up Reselly to help Filipinos and to maximize that. Did you know? Konting trivia lang po.
Sige nga.
Philippines is the number one country in the world when it comes to social media usage. A Filipino spends, imagine on the average, more than 5 hours a day on social media. Ganon kataas yung social media. So we said, why don't we make use of that, of Pinoy, mahilig gumamit ng social media, and turn it into a business making opportunity. Then the
Right.
second challenge naman was, paano maraming Pinoy walang puhunan, di ba? Or risky, kahit may konting puhunan, it's hard for them to take a risk, di ba? Kasi they said, oh, I don't know how to sell online, or how do I market my product? Dito si Reselly, we also train you. So you choose a product, and then we have free online courses that we teach you how to sell online. So
Right.
nandiyan lahat.
Just a clarification. In terms of reselling, do I need to have my physical products?
No, you don't. Just choose. You have thousands of products. Mili ka lang sa Reselly app kung anong gusto mong ibenta, kung anong products gusto mong ilagay sa online store mo. Then i-share mo lang yung online store sa friends mo. But if you have products and you want, sabihin natin, you have products and you want to put your products in Reselly so that other people can resell your products, pwede rin po. Just get in touch with us, send us a message. All you have to do is set the price and the commission that you're willing to give sa mga resellers. And then we take care of everything else.
How I understand it is that you don't need to have a physical product for you to sell something in reselling. All you have to do really is to choose a product that you'd like to quote and unquote promote to your friends, right?
Yeah.
And you could earn money from it. Is that right?
That's correct. So imagine having your own online Green Hills or online Divisoria sa phone mo. So every day we're adding new products. Very soon we're adding vegetables also. Pwede kang magbenta ng vegetables, ng chicken, ng pork. So slowly, siguro we're adding around 1,000 to 5,000 products a day.
Right, and in that scenario as well, you don't have to pack these items and ship them out. Is that right?
No. Kami lang bahala lahat. Once you share, let's say you share your store or a product to your friends on social media, let's say it's a Facebook or it's a Messenger, and your friend orders, what we do is we deliver the item, the product ordered, to your friend, and then when your friend pays or the buyer pays, we give you your commissions. So choice mo where you want to get your commissions. Kung gusto mo sa GCash, sa coins, sa Paymaya, sa bank account, very flexible po. Then we deposit the commissions in your bank account or GCash.
I like it that way because it's indeed zero puhunan, Mark, if that's the case.
That's correct. Meron pong nagtanong, is this like drop shipping? Yes, sir. It's like drop shipping. Kaya lang, sa drop shipping po, I have some friends who tried to do drop shipping. Medyo complicated po. You have to set up a Shopify store. Then you have to get in touch with some suppliers. So with Reselly, we made it very simple. We automated and as simple as possible. Then there are some questions rin po sa iba pong viewers namin asking, paano kung walang team code? Ano yung team code po? Just click on skip muna for now. The team code, you'll use that later on because you wanted to make it para masaya. We wanted to gamify Reselly a bit.
Or
so you can invite Andy. Yes, go ahead.
Right.
Or
you could use my team code, which is
you can join Andy's team also.
I'll plug myself here. Yeah, so If you're gonna put a team code in, it's Team Andy, Andy. So that's my short little plug.
That's a team code,
Team
right?
code, yes. So,
Yes, it
saan
is.
po ginagamit yung team code? So
Yes,
later
sige nga.
on, you can invite your friends to join your team on Reselly. So what happens there is, example, somebody joins your team, bawat benta nila, meron ka rin override commissions. And then
Right.
we will also have a contest like the team with the highest sales for this week. Meron bonus, let's say double commission for all the team members. So we try to make it more fun and for
Yeah, well,
everybody.
Mark,
So that's where the team code comes in.
kudos to your team because I like your concept. I like that indeed it is zero puhunan to start a business. And the other thing is you're able to merge concepts from different industries, particularly insurance, so, 'di ba yung override commission and particularly in our culture in the Philippines, mahilig talaga tayong mag-share ng stories natin and without you knowing it, you're selling. And with reselling, when you share stories, you get to earn money.
Yes.
Is that
Yes. Tama po. So, for those who've tried downloading the Reselly app, if you notice, medyo we only have around 7,000 products, but every day we are adding new products. So just keep on checking your app. And some tips, okay, very important. And like what Ma'am Jaisel said, it's very important that you find out kung saan yung interest mo. So at one point, very soon, by June, we'll have more than 100,000 products in our platform, in our app. So some people are asking me, Mark, pwede ko bang ilagay lahat ng 100,000 products from sabon, from shoe, sapatos, from power banks sa store ko, tapos i-share. Pwede po, pero our suggestion is don't add all the products. You have to focus. Ano yung market mo? Anong target market mo? Sino mga friends mo? Anong profile nila? Are they let's say you're a nurse. Yung profile mo, mga health, di ba? Mga health, mga doctor. So maybe it might make sense to put mga health products in your online store. Or let's say yung mga circle of friends mo, mahilig sa beauty products or whitening products. Then you focus on that also. I-master ninyo yung products niyo. Then later, once you master the products and you sell to your core group, then that's the time you add other products to your online store.
Right.
Let's say, I have a friend, si Jason De La Rosa. Siya, musician, rockista yan. He's playing the guitar. He has his own band. So sabi niya, uy, okay, Mark, you were able to sign in a Yamaha and Yupanko. So he will sell mga musical instruments sa mga kabandmates and friends niya. So, yun po.
Right. Very exciting. In fact, I don't know where to start. Andy, can you please tell us, how can I have Reselly in my phone?
So at the moment, it's available on Google Play or the Android store. Very simple. Download it. You need to sign in with an email address, or you can use your Facebook account also. And once you get on the app, it's very, very simple. You just grab the items that you like and share it to your group of friends.
And can you tell us more, Andy, about training? Kasi recently, yun yung medyo nakaka-intimidate sa mga online platforms, especially if you're new to it, right? How can you ensure the success rate is better with reselling?
So what we did notice when we first started was that people, very excited with the app, but then they would kind of flood their Facebook, mga 20 posts. So what we've done recently to improve the experience is actually have training modules. So we have some that are, 30 seconds up to a few minutes, just teaching you how to sort of sell online. And like Mark said, to focus on a certain market and product first before you really go all in.
Yeah.
Right.
If I may add.
Yes, please, Mark.
Sorry. Yeah, there's a viewer question from Sir Joel Butal. Will it only work after the quarantine pass since no shipment pa ngayon? Sir Joel, it works now. So we're partnered with Grab and other logistics companies. So pwede po, you can start selling already now. Actually, ako mismo, nag-order ako sa Reselly 2 days ago. Tapos yan, na-delivering item within the same day. So pwede po, as my commission. Yes. Well, choice ng buyer, whether you want same day delivery or next day. Kung same day, mas mahal po ng konti. If it's next day, then it's a bit cheaper.
Right. And then I understand, si Jazel, you're familiar with with Reselly. How's your
Mhm.
experience like? What do you like about it?
Well, once I downloaded the application, I noticed last night kasi last night ko siya download. So, I like the idea na meron na rin pala doong pay bills. Like, yung mga
Yeah.
earnings mo, you can also pay your bills there. Like, syempre, mga electric bills natin. Nagulat nga ako, merong mga credit card, 'di ba? So, it's a good thing.
So everything is really ready, Mark, huh?
Yes, sir. And then, thank you, Ma'am
Oh,
Jaisel. And then
Yeah.
I'll answer another viewer question.
yes,
Dalawang
please.
viewer question. Is it nationwide? Yes, yes po. It is nationwide delivery. Pero syempre, if the item's coming from Metro Manila, tapos i-deliver sa Mindanao, medyo mahal yung shipping charges.
Sometimes. Huh?
Then meron isa pang question, how much pa sa usual shipping fee? Well, if it's
Uh-huh.
within Metro Manila, normally shipping fee ranges from 70 to 150 pesos kung same day delivery or next day delivery. So standard. Wala kaming patong sa shipping fee. Kung anong charge po ng LBC or ng to go, yan rin po ang ginagamit po namin. Pinapaso lang po namin sa buyer.
Form of payment.
Form of payment. Well, alam mo, dito sa Philippines, 80% pa rin ng payment cash on delivery. So,
Cash pa din.
cash on delivery is available. In 2 weeks, we'll have online payments. So you can use your credit card, debit card also. In around 2 weeks, that will be available. And then we also recently signed with SM po. So we'll be launching that in June. For selected SM malls, you can also pick up the item. Your buyer can pick up the item sa pinakamalapit po na SM mall.
Right. And Andy, we've been hearing a lot of good things. We're flooded with a lot of questions about Reselly, but does it really work?
Yes. So in my experience, well, when I first started using the app, at first I didn't know what I wanted to sell because I don't really know what my friends like. Sometimes you think what you like is what your friends like, but it's not always the case. So I tested out with a few items that I saw on the store, and I sent it out onto my Facebook. And one morning, my very first commissions that came in was 389 pesos.
Right.
And actually, it didn't come from me selling something. It came from one of my team members selling something for me. So I was quite surprised because, of course, waking up, you don't really need to work for it if you have a team member below you selling also. So it's really your choice. You can sell yourself, or the friends that use your team code can also sell for you. So you've got those two ways to earn. And for me, when I got commissions from somebody else, of course, I was super happy.
Yeah, and Andy, this is a perfect example of passive income. Tama ba?
Yes, correct. Waking up and knowing that you have commissions on your phone, that's you can't. It's a good way to wake up, and like Jesus said too, you can pay your bills right away. So if 1,000 pesos comes in, then I'll just send it towards my electricity bill.
And for bills payment, you get to earn commission as well. Is that right? If your friends uses it.
Yes, that's correct. They can also earn. So my mobile bayad center ka rin sa Reselly po.
Very good. Parang ang concept niyan is parang convenience fee, but you're not paying the merchant. You're paying your friends because they referred you to the system. Is that right? Tama ba yung interpretation ko?
Yes, that's correct po. That's correct.
Thank you. Mark, how will I start? So I'll download it. What else do you need to do?
Just go to Google Play, type Reselly,
Uh-huh.
RESELLE, download, register. Then step 1, just choose the products that you want to sell in your online store by hearting it. I-heart mo lang, ganun ka-simple. It'll appear in your online store. Then share your online store to your friends on Facebook, Instagram, WhatsApp, WeChat. That's it. Then if somebody clicks on the link, shareable link, we will deliver to the buyer. Then once he pays, may commission na kayo. get your commissions.
So we have a question, Mark. You might want to answer this. Paano magkakaroon ng team members? Kasi di ba we have this team code?
Yes. Okay, just have to, sa Reselly, if you open your app, meron buttons on the upper left corner. Just click on that and then click on the team button. So dito sa team, nandyan lumalabas yung, wait, sorry, it's a bit, you will see your team code there in the team button. So you can share it. Just click on the share button and then share it to your friends on social media, let's say on Facebook or Messenger. Then if they sign up on the click on your team link, automatic nasa ilalim, they're already registered under you. They're part of your team already. So any sales or purchases that they make, kumikita ka.
Kaya passive income, I like it. Pero what if naman, I missed Andy's team code? So I missed this webinar today. Can I still use Reselly?
Of course, you can use Reselly. You can create your own team. Actually, we encourage people to invite their friends to join their team.
Very good. Are there any other things that you would like to tell us about Reselly, Mark?
Well, I'd like to start off by thanking and congratulating all the viewers who are watching, because you've done the first step. I honestly believe with Reselly, you can have your own online Green Hills, online Divisoria, online mall. Limited pa lang yung mga products ngayon, but we are adding new products every day na zero puhunan. So my advice is know your market, know the products that they like, share it to them. And very important is don't give up, persevere. Sipag talaga. You really, like what Ma'am Giselle said earlier, it took her 3 years. She joined YouTube 3 years ago. And the first few times she tried it out, medyo it wasn't too successful, but she never gave up. She kept on trying. And now 3 years later, imagine she has more than 100,000 viewers on her YouTube channel. And you know how successful that is. Kaya believe na believe ako kay Ma'am Giselle. If you have 100,000 viewers on your YouTube channel, you're earning minimum 6 digits a month yung kita ninyo sa YouTube. She did not give up. So it's the same thing with Reselly also. You know, just keep on trying. At the end of the day, walang puhunan naman walang risk Laway lang. Actually, hindi nga laway Pindot lang yung ano ninyo, di ba? Yung gastos ninyo and content creativity. Yun lang. So that's my suggestion. Okay.
Thank you, Mark. Andy, I have a question for you. Clarify mo daw, is it Team Andy or Andy lang ang ilalagay? Nag-start na sila.
Team Andy.
Team
Andy. So if you join my team, I'll be very happy.
For sure. And how? I don't know who's going to answer this. Paano ko mananalo ng brand new Asus laptop?
Okay. Simple lang po. The fact that you already download and registered Reselly entitles you to a raffle entry. If you make a sale, kung makabenta kayo every time you make a sale, or you invite a team member, your friend, to join your team, you get 2 raffle entries. Ganun lang kasimple. And then we're thinking we'll be increasing the prices also. So just keep on logging on to Reselly. We'll be raffling off later on also an iPhone. Okay.
An iPhone too. So imagine,
keep on logging in. Keep on logging in.
Right.
Keep on making sales, inviting people to join, so you have more chances to win.
Yes, I can't believe it. You're very generous. You're a generous team. Imagine zero puhunan. People could sell without any investments. They get earn commission, and they get to earn or probably own a laptop or even an iPhone.
Yes.
So there's no other perfect time to download Reselly but now. Is that right?
Tama. Your future starts now. Your success starts now. The best time to work on yourself, to improve yourself is now. Ma'am Giselle, meron pong nagtatanong, ano pa yung team code ninyo?
May follower na.
Ma'am Giselle.
I have a question. Automatic ba siya? Kasi I haven't put Team Andy yet.
Automatic. If you open your Reselly app and you go to press on the team, lalabas yung team code po ninyo, Ma'am Giselle.
Oh, I see.
You'll see your team code there. But since you're a celebrity, we can create a customized team code for you also. Pero for now,
Gusto ko yun.
Wala pa.
Perfect. And Andy, please tell us again, how can we get this Resally app in my phone? Yes, Andy, how can we download it?
So yeah, just head over to Google Play. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Yes.
I think I'm losing a little bit of reception.
Mhm.
Hello.
You're clear.
Okay. Yes. So you can just download it on Google Play, and coming in June, we'll be ready for iOS.
That's another exciting feature that we all have to wait. iOS, because you're going to give away iOS anyways.
Mhm.
iPhone. Right.
Correct.
At
Correct.
this point, may mga nababasa na tayo. Very interesting talaga, from zero puhunan to my puhunan. It's really good, and it's empowering that people could get this application and start earning money. Yun yung maganda na pipindot ka lang talaga, no, Mark? Oh, that's your
Yes.
puhunan, no?
Yes.
Your cell phone.
Sipag
and
lang,
then-
sipag lang talaga. Yes.
That's right. And the fact of the matter is, everywhere we go, we're selling naman talaga. Why not make money out of it? And you're also helping a community anyways, right?
That's true. So the best business
Right.
for me is the kind of business where you can help other people become successful. That's why I mentioned earlier on the show, this is a dream come true for me and for my co-founders and team members also. So hopefully,
Perfect.
our dream is really to help a lot of Filipinos become financially successful, independent, and successful. Zero none.
I'm sure it's really happening. I can't believe it. So, yun lang masasabi ko, na an application could serve a lot of people with a very good intention. And I like it. So, maski ako magda-download ako. Gawa mo ako ng personal code, personalized code.
Yes, Sir Jordan. Since yung pangalan mo, parang Michael Jordan. Yes. Easy to remember. Team Jordan. Usong-uso ngayon, di ba? Because of Last Dance.
That's right.
So your name is very memorable now.
It's actually it's your perfect timing to market yourself.
Exactly. So there's no other perfect time but now. So going to you, Jaisal, can you please give us your final word in terms of earning extra income, right, with zero puhunan at the comfort of your home?
Yes. Most especially right now na wala tayo ganong ginagawa. We're staying at home. Ayan. Actually, dito sa place namin in Nueva Ecija, we're still modified ECQ. So, this is what I really advise to all of my viewers as well sa YouTube channel ko, that make it productive as much as possible. So, very timely talaga yung pagdating ni Riselli as well, because you don't have to take a risk, di ba? Ang i-risk mo lang naman yung pag-tap mo ng cellphone. So, that's walang effort kumbaga, 'di ba? So, that's a good thing. Yeah.
Okay. Jaisal, please tell us, how can we subscribe to your YouTube channel? What do we look for?
Yeah, you can just type my name, Jaisal De Vera, or www.youtube.com/Jaisal De Vera.
Perfect. And as of this time, talagang we're nationwide. A lot of people are really excited to download Reselly. So Andy, please give us another tip in terms of how we could earn from at the comfort of our homes with zero puhunan.
Sure. I guess my tip for everyone out there is if you want to get into doing content, try all the platforms. See what is going to work best for your personality, and then go from there. If it's not on cam, then go for the options of virtual assistant and even trying Reselly. So there's many options right now. I think you just need to find what's the best for you.
Yeah.
Thank you, Andy. We're very excited. So Team Andy, that's your team code. Is that right?
I have a question. Meron ba siyang space?
Correct.
Oh, may
Team?
space na ba from Jaisal?
Okay. I'm about to put it kasi. Ayan. Ayan na, Team
That's-
Andy, guys.
Now.
Ayun. Yay.
Right. And then another question, what if daw yung i-invite ko naka-invite, again? What if yung ini-invite ko naka-invite, may commission pa rin po ba? What does that mean?
Well, I'll answer that question. As
Yes,
long as the
please.
person invited hasn't signed up under a team, then you can get him to sign up under you pa rin. But if it's already signed up under somebody, under a team, then you can't invite him to be your team member. So it's really paunahan talaga, first come first. That's why I suggest everybody start inviting people under your team, because if they sign up under Team Andy, they cannot sign up anymore under Team Jordan because they're
Right.
already under Team Andy, and vice versa.
And Mark, may ano ba yan? May cap ba yan? May limit ba ang commission on a monthly or weekly basis?
No limit. You can earn millions here.
Wow.
Look at
You
that.
have a
And when
large team under
when
you,
is
and you're teaching them how to sell, and all of them are selling and buying from reselling. Then sitting pretty ka lang. When you wake up, oh my gosh, ang laki ng kita ko every day.
Great. And what about age limit? Meron ba?
No, kahit 100 years old, pwede, basta nakakaano pa rin ng cellphone.
Pwede. How about the minors?
Minors, we encourage also. So we were doing a pilot with some students. So there's no, kahit 5 years old, pwede naman. They can sell toys. Like we have this member, somebody who signed for resale. He's only 9 years old, and he wants to sell mga toys sa mga friends niya. School supplies and toys to his classmates.
So this is for everybody. It's really that.
Everybody, yes.
That's perfect. Another question, bago kita tanungin, Mark, ang iyong last tip. Question daw from Nancy. Sabi niya, what if I have a Resally app? Can I put my Resally account in my Facebook page and boost it? So many customers reach me. Good point.
Pwede po, Ma'am Nancy. You can share your Resally store and your referral link on Facebook or social media and boost it po. So, pwede rin po.
You could really grow your network and your commission if you work.
That's correct.
And all you have to do really is to post it, ha?
Yes. Ma'am Jocelyn, may tanong po from Ma'am Jocelyn Crespo. So, na-download ko na po ang app, wala akong team leader. Is that okay? Yes. By default, kung wala kayong team leader, Resally is your team leader.
Team leader. Alternatively, meron naman tayong Team Andy tsaka Team Fidel.
Yes.
Yes.
You can sign up with
I can
them
be your
also.
team leader.
And they become
Right.
responsible for your success. So what we try to teach is, if you sign up under a team leader, the team leader has to coach, has to mentor the members under them, his team members, on how to sell, has to motivate them. So Andy, you are responsible for all those who signed up under you in this show.
Yes.
So feel free to reach
I'm sure
out
when I
to
check my
Andy.
phone.
Alam, I just want to say this. Talagang, for me, it's really exciting to know that passive income is possible. Yung override that you mentioned earlier, Mark, and apart from that, yung the commissions that you could get, it's unlimited. So for sure, this will really fly. And we would like to hear from you, Mark. What's your tip like in order for you to earn extra income? If not extra income, hopefully, your bread and butter, this could be your bread and butter, right? So what's your last tip for everyone, please?
Okay. My last tip. And I'll share this, okay? Because I've given a number of tips already. I don't know, well, a little bit about myself. I wanted to be a priest when I was a teenager. I entered the seminary before. So I believe a lot of things. If you really want to be successful, truly successful, it all starts with God. So Thanksgiving, waking up each day, knowing that, being thankful to God that you are alive today, okay?
Right.
And yes, given an opportunity. So having that mindset, you try to make the most out of today. So take care of your loved ones, and do your best, because every day is a gift from God. Every day that you live is a gift from God. So try to make the most out of each and every day in your life. And same thing, that's a mindset of Steve Jobs, the founder of Apple, very successful person. So somebody asked him also, are there any tips, Steve, for to be successful? He said, well, he just shared his mindset is every time he wakes up in the morning, he tries to imagine that this is his last day to live. And then if that's the person's mindset that this is the last day he's going to live, then he maximizes that day. So yan po. If I may share, that's my last tip for everybody here. So sirs and ma'ams, I hope that I look forward to seeing you at the top, to your success. And Resell is still starting out pa lang. We just launched recently, so we're not perfect. We're far from perfect. If you have any suggestions to make it better, to make it easier for you to sell and earn, we are very open. Feel free to reach out. Salamat po.
Thank you, Mark. I appreciate every one of you. Thank you, Mark. Thank you, Andy. And thank you, Jazel, for joining us today. Indeed, friends, it is really possible to start a business or to earn extra income with zero puhunan. All you really have to do is to identify your passion. Of course, you need to know yourself, especially during this trying time. We really don't know what's ahead of us. But you have two options. Either you become productive or you become a victim of this pandemic. And with today's webinar, it's really empowering to know that there are a lot of options for all of us at the tip of our hands, of our fingers. These options are already there. So you have Reselly, you have YouTube from Jazel. We could learn all these things. You just have to keep an open mind. And with these opportunities, particularly if you're starting up, a lot of things could possibly happen. A lot of potential are out there. So this pandemic could either be good or your best friend. You could either thank it or you could accept it as a curse. But for me, and I guess for the rest of the speakers with today's session, it's empowering that it's opening our minds. These options are all out there. And we could enjoy life as we progress because of these options. And the best part is, hindi mo naman pala kailangan talaga ng malaking investment para makapagsimula, para mag-enjoy. Ang kailangan mo lang is yung intention to serve others and to also be grateful of all the blessings that you're getting. Again, my name is Jordan Patente, and thank you for joining us today. Again, the last message ko siguro is if you have your phones right now, all you have to do is to download Reselly and let's follow si Jazel sa kanyang YouTube channel. Thank you, everyone. Thank you, guys.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you. God bless.
Bye.